Hello, I'm Pastor Katherine Olson from First Lutheran Church in Sioux Falls, and I'm here with Abraham Gayetaye, who serves as the lead minister for First Lutheran African Ministry, also here in Sioux Falls. This weekend, both Abraham and I will be preaching in our communities on Matthew 10:40 through 42, where Jesus says this: "Whoever gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones in the name of a disciple, truly I tell you, none of these will lose their reward." Abraham, I thought of you when I read this passage because we've been spending some time together recently, and I know you don't like cold water.
That's right. I really don't like cold water from this simple tradition of the COVID time. The COVID time has had my whole mind for cold water changed because I read a lot of medical advices that say, hey, warm water or hot water is good as a way of preventive measure for the COVID. Since then, I just adopt to hot water.
So especially during this time of the coronavirus, you're sticking with hot water for its health benefits.
Come on, that's right.
All right, well, very good.
I like it hot.
Well, in honor of that, Abraham, I have for you today a cup of steaming hot water.
And I have for you too, you're a typical American. I know you like it classic. I have for you a cup of cold water.
I am a typical American in that regard, and I like my water with plenty of ice.
Plenty of ice.
You. Well, Abraham, as I think of preaching this Sunday, I am going to focus my sermon on how God refreshes us with his love when we are feeling unwelcomed, unloved, or weary. How do you think you might preach on this passage this Sunday?
Well, I have a little broad outlook of this passage, and I want to use it as my Sunday school lesson. That the best way God refreshes us, we uses water as a refreshing agent. And that when we get weary, water normally refreshes or cleanses us. And so I'm going to use it as a way God used to perfect his love or demonstrate love towards us. And whether we are in stranger or we are at home, water is an agent that we use to refresh us when we get weary. So we come to the love of God, and God refreshes us.
Well, that is wonderful and refreshing news, and it sounds like our messages are going to be kind of similar this weekend.
Amen.
People who want to watch First Lutheran service this Sunday can tune in to KSFY at 11 o'clock or watch our service on YouTube anytime starting Sunday morning. Abraham, how can people connect to First Lutheran African Ministry?
Beautiful. For Lutheran African Ministry, we are located at 610 North Kiwanis Avenue is our new address since we left downtown First Lutheran Church, and we have 3 years service there. And for this COVID period, we have actually gone on social media. We don't have the financial might to go on radio or KSSY, whatever, but we go on social media, which is predominantly free to some extent, so you can catch us too and follow us on Africa Ministry online live through your Facebook search messenger, whatever. You can join us every Sunday 11 o'clock to 12:30, and that's the time we broadcast our services.
Well, great. So we can link to that Facebook group online, and we can also share your address with the people that receive this video.
It's always 610 North Kiwanis Avenue. There where we worship. 11 Sunday morning is 11 o'clock a.m.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Well, thanks, Abraham, and we'll just link up your ministry along with this video.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure that we have this time. I want us to close this with a toast.
Oh, a toast.
Yeah, to God's promise of refreshing us as his people. No matter where we are, even when we go in strange, when we go far from him, he still wants to refresh us with a promise. Toast to ministry and the gospel.
Cheers and amen.
Yeah.